let's do a chat breakdown. 1 minute. What do you think? Okay. You come into this scenario. This is where we start. This is where we start. This looks like security or a police officer right here too. Just realized this. Right? There's people out fighting in the streets and shit. First thing we see, NateDiaz is here, up against a wall with his hands up. What are you guys thinking? What's your initial thoughts? Let's do it. Let's do the fight breakdown. What are your initial thoughts at this moment? I got a big question. That you should leave Nate alone. That's my initial thoughts. Maybe don't corner the MMA guy. Why are his hands up and not Logan Paul? It's not Logan Paul, but it's Logan Paul lookalike. My thought immediately is, what the fuck just happened before this? Why did this guy all of a sudden barely pull his phone out right now? Something had to have just happened. Not only like the fight in the street, but immediately a dude pans to the left. So obviously something had happened beforehand, where there was an argument, confrontation, physical. Something happened with these two before this. That's what's going through my head. Otherwise, homeboy, the shit's going on in the street. Why wouldn't you just keep filming the street if you're looking for a fight, right? He immediately pans over to them. So it's like something had to have occurred here. Nate's got his hands up. Homie's here, okay? Here's the deal. Someone's like, oh, dude, he's got his hands up. Motherfucking, if someone corrals you up against a wall, I don't give a shit if their hands are up like this. Just because your hands are like this doesn't mean you ain't about to, boom, in a half a fucking second, sucker punch someone in the face, right? So if you don't want to fight, don't fucking get close to somebody. You go away. You create space, right? It's an aggressive action just getting close to somebody. Remember that shit Chael Sonnen? I can't let you get close? It's fucking true. If you're afraid someone's gonna fight you, you don't let them get fucking close to you. I don't give a shit who. If you're worried about the person's gonna try to fight you, you do not let them get close. So what's Nate supposed to do? He's up against a fucking wall. Homeboy's right here touching his ass right now. You know what I mean? If you don't want to fight, create space. Create space. Get the fuck away from me, right? Tell them, stay away from me. You keep coming towards me, hey, you're going to be looking for a flipping fight. If this guy gets too close to you, next thing you know, it doesn't take long. Your hands are up like this. Boom, turn into it within, what? A quarter of a second. When my hands are already up, close to your head. Boom, right there. Right there. Right to the fucking throat. Right to the damn chin. Right? So that's the third thing. This is aggressive to me. I don't give a shit if you put your hands out like this. You're feigning like you're not going to hurt somebody when you're getting close like that. That's immediately my thoughts. Right? So Nate's fucking smart. He's a fighter. He knows this guy's in punching distance right now. I'm putting my fucking hands up to defend myself. What happens next? He gets even a little closer. He steps in. Right? He's still got his hands out. Nate's like, all right, I'm going to control this guy's fucking hands. He's got me pinned up against a wall. Next, this is, like, honestly, perfect timing by these motherfuckers. It's almost like this shit was set up, even though I'm not saying it is. Like, I don't think it is, but it's, like, perfect timing that right when this shit occurs right here, like, right when we see this going on, he grabs this dude's hands. He's still up close. Think about it. Even though he grabbed his hands, homeboy's still there. He's still right in his face. It's not like he tried to push his hands away. Right? He was cool with it. He was like, all right, let's fucking grapple. Next thing you know, boom. You see, this guy goes forward. How's he go forward? I don't know. Could have been Nate pulled him. Maybe. Could have it also been like, I'm going to fucking double leg NateDiaz right here. You know what I mean? Like, look at the hand. Let's see. I'm trying to break this down. Let's see. He's still standing, still standing, still standing, still standing. Right? Homeboy's getting in the way. Next time we see him right there, boom. There's his head again. Right? Yeah. Head again. And I'm just seeing his head snap down right now. Right? Snaps down. So at this moment, a couple things could have happened. In order to get someone's head down like that, right? If they're like trying to stand up, that's going to be pretty difficult without having your hand on the back of their head. Like, if you just drug their arm as hard as you could, you're still probably not going to get this person that low. Think about it. Person's taller than you. You have their arm. Even if you have 2-on-1. So 2 of your hands on their one arm. And you try to pull them, boom, as hard as you can and snap their head down like that. Boom, to this position. That's still going to be very difficult, especially if the person's resisting at all. If that person's resisting at all, you get like a decent base under you, you're not going to be able to get the person's head that low. So, to me, I'm thinking homeboy tried to shoot a fucking double leg. I'm thinking the dude to the right tried to go in for like a double leg takedown or something. Because that's the only, it's either Nate pulled his head down or he dropped his head. Right? Now, you're going to see coming up, there's Nate's arm right there. So one of his hands is here. Right? So one of his hands is here. And he's not even on the guy's head yet. It's about to go on his head though. Okay? So the only way, he would have had to have 2-on-1 on the arm and like tried to drag him down. And if the person's resisting at all, you're not going to get their head that low. He got his head to like belly level. I'm thinking dude tried to shoot a double leg. Right? Here comes the arm. Now his arm goes over. Right? The other arm went underneath at probably around that point, because by the time we see it again, he's already got this choke on. There he is. He's turning it. So he grabbed the back of the head to begin with. Right here. Shoved his head further down. Because now that he's low, he's going to keep his head down. Keep his posture down. And then, boom, he shoots under with the left arm. Right? So he still was like just controlling posture. And then the arm comes under right here. And you can see it because he starts turning. Boom. See how he starts turning? So the arm just barely went under. He would have already been turning if the arm was under. So he started controlling the head, right? And then, boom, shot that in there. And at this point, homeboy's flipping screwed. Because that shit's in deep. You're going against a fucking jiu-jitsu black belt professional fighter. Right? And, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all she wrote. He's got this shit locked up. He's turning the wheel. Look at this, though. What is this shit? Homeboy right here is like about to go in for a punch on somebody. You see this? Look at this. He's like, looks. What's he look? I mean, it looks like he's looking at Nate. Looks like he's about to go punch Nate. Then again, I don't know, because look. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's see. Did he sucker punch this dude? No. Yeah, it looks like he just walked on by. He was like thinking about it. He's like, should I get in there? Should I get in there? Should I get in there? Nope, nope. I'm just going to go by. Unless it was the right. Did he maybe punch him with the right? No. He's literally just outside, just strafing about, bro. On the fucking edge. He's like, yeah, I want to get a piece of this. Nope, I'm out. I'm out, actually. I'm out of here. I'm not doing it. And at this point, okay. All right, let's talk about this, actually. What is the problem that homeboy's doing right here? This guy. Getting choked right now. What is the problem? Look at this. The whole time, actually, now I look at it. Okay, so boom. Nate gets his choke on. Boom. Turns the head. What's immediately the problem here? Does anyone know? You're getting choked out. What's the problem? He didn't grease himself up first. Look at his arms. Look at his hands. Look at his arms and hands. Look at it. He's giving him a fucking hug. It's like, yep, just choke the shit out of me, dude. Just choke the shit out of me. What should he be doing? Grabbing his fucking hands. Nate's hands. Go for the hands. Pull the hands off. Break the choke. All right? Other thing he could have done? get your hands up into his damn chin and throat and fucking push and create space, right? Create some fucking space, get the hands away. If you aren't immediately going to start fighting the hands, you're going to give him a hug. All that's going to happen is you're hugging his ass while he's going to freaking choke the shit out of you. He's not fighting the arm. He's not doing anything like that. He needs to be on the hands. Get the fucking hands off. But, to be honest, probably wasn't going to really matter anyways with NateDiaz. But I'm serious. He's just like, yep, I'm going to hug the shit out of you while I get choked. Yeah, boom. Dropped him on the ground. It's the one thing. If I'm NateDiaz, after I know I choked the shit out of him, I ain't going to drop him on the ground. Might lay him down for a nice little nap and then walk away, but I ain't going to fucking drop him. Because that head goes down, hits the damn concrete. Next thing you know, dude, that person's dead. Or seriously injured. And then you're in a world of problems then, because who knows, depending on where you're at and the laws and whatnot, might be getting some attempt. You might be getting charged with a freaking murder, a manslaughter, getting sued because the person's seriously injured now and whatnot. Who knows? Because, you know, I would think almost anybody's going to see this as self-defense. There's all this fight going on. Nate's back here against the wall. Dude's coming up to him, like, clearly. Look how far he's back against the wall. This dude is approaching you. There's a fight going on. You have no fucking clue what his plans are or what he's going to try to do. Right? Pretty simple. Like, hey, he literally, Nate can't go anywhere back because I don't know who the fuck this guy is. He's literally right up on Nate's ass, like, right there. He can't, like, Nate couldn't possibly get any closer to the fucking wall that he is right now. But, I don't know. Then he steps away because he's like, oh, wait, there's some shit about to go down. World star, bro. Alright, that was my fight breakdown. The merch is up on the shop, along with the way better t-shirts. If you need to let them know that you're just simply way better out here, boom. Got those up there. We got shirts, we got hoodies, we got hats, we got everything. Alright, there's literally everything on the shop.